Choice International Group, in partnership with the Nigerian Governors Forum, brings to you the Nigeria-China Governors Investment Forum.
On the 13th of April 2017, China played host to the largest contingent of state governors from the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
It's the biggest scale investment forum abroad for Nigeria.
I welcome you all to the first Nigeria-China Governors Investment Forum.
Our being here today is one of the first in history, putting about 17 governors in a room outside Nigeria. Even in our consecutive meetings, hardly to get the governors to come together as we are here. So therefore, the Nigerian government has given importance and attached importance to this investment forum. And we believe in return, both Nigeria and China will get to the promised land.
By bringing together Nigerian and Chinese officials, experts, captains of industry and investors, that will have an impact on the possibilities of the future products, services and relationships reciprocated between these two ascending economies.
And we're looking forward to a very warm relationship, a very warm discussion, and we hope that it will be mutually beneficial to both the people of China and the people of Delta State and Nigeria at large.
The Nigeria-China Governors Investment Forum is an exciting limitless middle ground where governments, knowledge institutes, business and investors, or as we like to refer to, an unvarying square where all sides are equals, come together firstly to share insights and knowledge from their unique perspective.
And we just signed an agreement with China Polaris and we set up a free trade zone. And before the end of May, the first 5 companies will be in Nigeria to start construction.
我想借这个机会一跟大家汇报广汽集团的情况以及在尼亚港的情况。第二呢，我们也希望在座为了通过你们带动我们中国的投资者。
Secondly, having the opportunity to engage in focused, more intimate talks, negotiations and share experiences with one another.
It's interesting when you see people in their own habitats. This is their environment. You see who they are, how they live, and it's not that they are coming with briefcase to my country to say we can do this, we can do that. Because when you see how far their own country has come, you can see that they are part of the system. And it's easy.
Between China and Nigeria have better understanding for both economy and also culture.
I think this Congress is give a gateway for the close look to Africa. And we can have deep discussions and have more collaborations in the future.
放眼未来，广东、广州与尼日利亚之间的合作将是一条潜力极大、可持续性强的
We have a lot to learn from the Chinese people, a lot to take home that will add value to our society.
Most of the states governor is here, so I've been fortunate enough to talk to a few of them. Looking at their response towards a Miniso brand, they are actually hungry for it. Even though I think 2 of them is asking me, I want it now.
Bringing these 4 points of the square together in this particular environment enables breakthroughs with the limits of today's current possibilities as they can collaborate on a much bigger vision of the future.
在尼日利亚生根落地发芽。
And I have a large vision for Miniso development in Nigeria. We are going to establish a Miniso University which will help to educate over 5,000 technical and experts in certain area every year.
Connecting with one another, they've realized how working together in this way, they can create new business models, policies, projects, services, jobs and relationships that will shine as a beacon of change.
We had a good day. We believe we can make something out of it.
Definitely, I will tell them you should be here to have a face-to-face talk.
And they mentioned that's the least incentives that they could give us.
And if we want more, you are very welcome to negotiate with their governors. There will be a lot to do after this forum.
A guidepost that's so bright and tall that it's not only noticed across all of the continental Africa, but rather one that the whole world can't help but take notice.
We're quite excited that we're here. We're looking forward to meeting with investors from China.
We are more interested in buying a high quality product and also looking for the quality of life.
The professor from Peking Business School said something that was quite profound, because when I looked at what has happened over the years, I thought, oh, China has come a long way. But the guy says we're just taking off. So for me, if it's just taking off at this time, maybe another 5 years, it's going to be a wow experience. And I think that's profound. That's really profound.
Inspiring and encouraging others to catch up and forever changing the way the world interacts.
Those companies in China, if your specialty is about this, go there and have a look. You have a lot of Chinese companies who would like to cooperate with you. They're already there.
Professor Wen struck me the most because he was able to tell us the fundamentals of the growth of China. And that gives me a lot of confidence that we're on the right track. It also tends to validate some of our own belief in our system.
这个国家从来不缺人力资源，也不缺自然资源，自然条件也非常好。
It's quite interested in the Chinese model of doing business, of trying to get as many people as possible in cluster forms, small businesses, really helping the economy to grow, and not necessarily the government alone, small family businesses that you can translate into big businesses.
By cutting out the politics of routine business and fostering an atmosphere of openness between this unvarying square, a strong focus on what really matters is discussed, the peoples of each nation, and how together both futures will be illuminated.
I think the kind of partnership that Nigerians are looking for is one that is mutually beneficial, and this event has actually proved to be successful in that light.
The state of Nigeria has a lot of potentials.
We have over 70 different kinds of solid minerals. Investors or miners can come and partner with the state to prospect.
And we have a total population, sedentary population of well over 15 million people, and a transit population of well over 60 million people. That's a sizable chunk for anybody to do investment.
And in areas of manufacturing, areas of infrastructure development, road construction, rail construction, then power. Of course, we can industrialize, but if we don't have enough, power.
We have oil, we have land for agriculture. We are located on 18,050 square kilometers. 60% of it is land, 40% is water.
And I've been talking to many Chinese companies, and we are starting a free trade zone in Nigeria.
We also have a robust justice system. The government is ready and prepared, and our contribution is not only in providing an enabling environment, including security, but we're also prepared to partner with you in terms of funding and provision of lands.
We need to invest in the people. We need to create jobs so that we can create a foothold for our people in the workspace of the 21st century. That's our sole motivation.
On the second half of the second day, the governors had the unique opportunity of going on a guided tour of the GAC Motors factory. They were greatly impressed with the state-of-the-art technologies and exquisite craftsmanship.
Cultural gaps are very real. And when you come into a place like this, it's a different kind of engagement. It's really one that gives you the opportunity of being relaxed and look into the eyes of potential partners and talk about real issues. And I think that's what this event provided for most people, and that was why we're able to get faster deals and also the opportunity of seeing firsthand some of the industries.
Abia State Governor Dr. Okezi Ikpezu brokered a 1.5 billion project for the establishment of a shoe industry in Aba. the Abia State Hujian Shoe Industrial City will have the capacity to produce 5,000 shoes per day and employ about 10,000 people. 15 of the state governors visited the Canton Fair, which provided the opportunity for participants to access investment funding, develop new markets for Nigerian products and services, procure machinery, and explore partnership even further.
For those people who didn't attend, I want to tell you is you missed the biggest market from Africa. That's huge.
There are still so many chance or opportunities coming because this is only first time and we're looking for the second time will be a better and better. So they can join us in the second time.
The Nigeria-China Governors Investment Forum, a partnership that works.